Hello guys, good evening. This is going to be one late night shave. From my den, I decided to revisit the Pearl semi-slant, and this time I think I got it all figured out. So, one of the also forgotten giants, sterling soap almond cream, and I will use badger brush this time, so I will just let it drain a little bit into the puck. Got it all wet, and first let's squeeze the brush knot, because badgers can really soak a lot of water, although the bristles are not swelling like some other natural bristles, like the boars. So this time I will just load it heavily. And to be honest, I don't remember how many shaves I had with sterling soap. And I had to speed up a little bit this video. Now let's talk about this semi-slant or semi-tilted razor. So if you look it like this, it seems like the blade is just a tiny bit tilted on this side. If you rotate it, it is tilted on the opposite. So what does it mean? Let's say this is your whisker. So in the first stroke you will cut like this one, and when you go on opposite side you will do something like this. And I think this is the main guideline of how this razor was actually designed. So let's try now shaving in this manner. So first round downwards, flip it, and repeat in the opposite direction. In my first tryout of this razor, I was more pointing it towards the regular safety bar razors, because it doesn't feel as the slant one. But right now I could say that this is way more efficient than regular straight bar razor. On the rinsing part, it's no leftovers inside the razor, so the blade of choice for this round is second use of Astra Green. And I think it's going to be the last shave. So as I go, I'm just rotating this so I can cut the whiskers in that two directions. Now with Astra blades, I don't sense any overhang. In the first run with Perma Sharp, if I remember correctly, there was some overhang. So I think that it's just blade wise. And yeah, really nice and clean. So maybe I was wrong all the time. Little bit more water and second pass with sterling soap, which is now pretty hidden in the brush. So let's squeeze the residues. I would say that most of the leftovers of the whiskers are in these flat surfaces. Which are a little bit harder to scoop with pretty closed razor head, so I'm definitely lacking some blade feel. But I'm certainly not lacking any comfort. Now with this repeated pass, it is feeling much more comfortable compared with real slant razors like Fatip Los Torto. And I'm starting to see few weepers, which I would address this time to pour blade. I only had one shave with semi-slant this week. But apparently for Astra blade it was too much. In normal razors with Astra I could pull like maybe 3, maybe 4 shaves, but with semi-slant 2 is the limit. It's cleaning up everything pretty nice. so I'm not having any issues. And it is BBS, so one tiny blood spot in here. We all know that I can do much better than that. And I mean on that nose cut. Because I think it was the most bloody shave I've had. And I never saw somebody on YouTube to bleed like that. But for everything else, this is really BBS. So after the rinsing, I don't see any more damages. The skin is really nice and pretty tight, so I would say that although semi-slant, it is really cleaning up all the soap residues. And it does feel a little bit harsher on this, let's say, below the chin, the jawline area. Probably because the blade is very tacked, it's not scooping all the whiskers, so maybe I went a little bit too harsh on this part, but yeah, for maybe like 15-20 bucks, do you need semi-slant or a real slant? I would say that there is some value in this alternate cutting, but still, it's a nice razor, but definitely not the real slant experience. So, thank you for watching, thank you for subscriptions, it really helps this channel growing, and I will see you in some next videos. Goodbye.